Morning everyone. Today we are working on fixing garage doors so we can get stuff ready for paint. I'm going to start painting the garage. I already did the house last year. Didn't really show that. But we're going to prep some stuff off for each, all the different doors. There's a few, not many. This one, when I paint it, I'm going to leave the poles exposed and which way are we going? This way. The wood over top. I just like how that looks, so I'm just going to leave it. Maybe we'll put some kind of wood sealer on it or something like that. Yeah, this side I think we're going to leave it as it is. Might see if I can sort out some barnwood. There's probably some kicking around to trim off the gable end on that. And I've got a door there. I've got a door here. And then I've got 2 doors on the deck that I want to get painted. Hopefully we can get that all done this weekend. So yeah, that's what we're going to be working on this weekend. So there's a change of plans. Got pump problems. I think I'm drawing air into the system and it's not allowing it to make pressure, so I'll show you what I'm working. Pump here. This is the incoming line from the dugout. I'm gonna disconnect it here. I've already been working on it, that's why it's already disconnected. And see if we can get enough. Water goes from here up through into this tank and then out to the treatment center. Yeah. We will try and put things back together, seal them up. I think I might have to let some stuff cool down here. I'm not too sure. Anyway, moving on. Well, I think I've got it. I've got pressure. Well, here I was. My pressure's staying constant. I do still have a leak on the output side, and that's kind of leaking a little bit. But my input should not be sucking air anymore, so I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Maybe I'll have a look at the rest of it maybe tonight or something. But I'm gonna turn this back on. Let's see. Turning my sprinkler back on, because that's how I noticed the problem, because there was just air coming out of the sprinkler line instead of water. So we'll see. Hard to kind of see here, but the pressure should be going down as the sprinkler's running there, and then it should kick on here in just a little bit. I think it goes down to about 30, and it should turn on. The hose is on. So why don't I have water? Alright, back downstairs. See what's going on. Well, I had it working for like 5 seconds. Pretty soaked. I think there's crud coming out because that holding tank, that pressure tank, had some sediment in it, and it's been riled up. So I'm going to basically just got to keep clearing the holes on that thing, and then hopefully it'll start working again. I had to switch sprinklers. That other one, the holes were too small for right now while it still got that sediment in there. So using that, and then last weekend took this tree out, moved it over to the other side of that tree row. So I just planted some grass in here quick, and just wanted to make sure it got wet in there. Yeah, so we're now an hour and a half later, and now we're gonna start working on the garage doors. So what's going on here is we've got some hardboard that was attached to the outside to insulate it. But as you can see, there's been some the bees here, the leafcutter bees, they like to lay their eggs. They'll get inside there somehow, lay eggs, and then the woodpecker will come and eat them. And that damage here, up there, above the door. There was a bunch on the house. Had to replace a bunch of trim on the house. So it's the same on the inside. I've got the same panels on the inside. So I think what I'm gonna do, originally I was just gonna replace those damaged ones, that and that, with this plywood. But I think what I'm gonna do is just flip-flop them. Put the ones from the inside out and the outside ones to the inside, because I don't really care what, I mean I do a little bit, but I don't care too much. I might still make 2 replacement panels for the inside for that, but I got stuff like this that maybe it'll be fine on the inside. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the most damaged ones, flip them around, put them on the inside. See if I could scrape this paint down to get it ready to be repainted. I might have to actually prime it first, which is probably a good idea, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Getting ready. We're all masked off. Now that I think about it, I did nothing on the back side, but what do we need to mask off here? Nothing. Well, we've got some trim work painted. It's coming along. I'll give you front's done. If we go around, this side's done, and then that's well, it's as far as I got on this side. I forgot my ladders, so I couldn't do this side here. It's too tall for my 6. And it kind of slopes here, so I'm probably gonna have to use an extension ladder or something or other. So I've got that side and this side to do. Next weekend, got a couple extra days off, plus it's a long weekend, so I should be able to finish the trim work and then paint the main color. This side's done in here too. And then, yeah, we'll see what we can... I think I just swallowed a bug. Yeah, so next weekend, hopefully we can finish up. Then it's just some finishing pieces that we need to work on. But yeah, I'm keeping this. Here, can you see that? This way. There we go. Keeping that. Might put some boiled linseed oil on it just to protect it. But I like how it looks. It's got that nice patina on there, and I like that, so I'm gonna keep that. Morning, everybody. We've been painting. Today I'm gonna be doing some trim work around the doors. I got some up around the windows back there. Yeah, we're just doing some final touch-ups. I think it's coming around pretty good. It's been quite a while since it's been, I don't think it's been painted since it has been built. Yeah, got some stuff going on here. It's all painted down here. I'm gonna leave the leave that and probably do like a barn board top thing there. Back's all done. It's coming along. So yeah, I'm gonna finish doing some trim here. Might set you up. And yeah, we'll continue with that. So this is pretty typical here when I trying to do one thing and something else breaks. Pretty sure I popped a fuse here. Well, can't quite tell. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah, that's popped off there. Okay, well, what is this? We'll see if we can find one and replace that. Got a jar full of good grief. Got power back. So in here is another project. This panel is distributing power all over the yard. We got power going to the old shop, to the old Quonset, the old barn, and then it continues out, going out to the grain dryer, and the granary's out that way. We need to, at some point we're going to have to separate that, because a lot of those buildings are falling down, and it's a potential fire problem, I think. So, anyway, hopefully that works. If not, we might have to go up a size. Okay, so here we got, I'll show you. Turn around. New. Old. I think I like that better. There. So yeah, we'll do the next one and then we'll move around to the window on the far side. pretty hot here, but we're got all of this done. It's good. Trim's on there. Whew, I'm dying. It's supposed to be cooler today than it has in the last couple of days, but it's still hot. Trim. Trim, 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 trim. Good. This window over here, I could probably leave it, but I'm not gonna leave it. There's a, can you see it up there? I don't know. Missed it by a 1/4 inch. So between the bottom and the top, I guess the window frame's not very straight. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull that off, shorten it up, repaint the end, put it back on, and then that'll have this done. We're at it. Gave the outhouse a new coat. Probably gonna do some barn board on the front of that, because it is right now just nothing on top of OSB. I'll just give you a got a little overspray there. Obviously you can see that. Well, I'll see if I can fix that up later. Anyway, OSB. So I think I'm gonna get some barn board on here. Fix that part up. Same thing on the back side, because that's all open too. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Got a bunch of cleanup to do. That's kind of the end of our painting project. I don't know if I showed you actually the front of the house and stuff. We did that last year. Mom's been going to town here with the flowers and stuff like that. It's looking really good. But here, I'll flip it around. It used to be plexiglass windows. Where's my finger? There, there, and there. They're now screens that I popped in yesterday. The front is coming along. A lot of things are stopped blooming. I painted all the doors about a month ago. We removed a tree from here. It's kind of like a globe bush thing. It grows so fast, it's in front of the window, you can't see nothing. So anyway, doors. I like having the doors white, it makes it pop out nice. Anyway, so we're growing some new grass there. We moved that tree just around the corner over here, and it's doing pretty good. Like, a lot of this damage is just, I took a set of hedge trimmers to it, because it was way out of control. But it's grown since we've moved it here, so it's doing okay. Another little tree coming along, Ellis's tree. It's probably grown, oh, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's grown a foot, but this is all new. This is new. This is new. So it's grown, 6 inches on every branch. Just walk around a little bit more here. Last fall, I took out a whole bunch of trees along here. 33 I took that were dead. There's still some that are. I'm gonna try and eventually get all the dead stuff trimmed up, so that it's not working on that. I still have some to go there. I transplanted this guy. You can see them. There it is. Transplanted that. I walk back over here. This tree was transplanted here a couple years ago, and then we got that one also a couple years. This one was a month ago. I think it's grown since then. This little guy we also transplanted a month ago? I don't know, something like that, that little guy. But my apple tree, I think I was talking about it last year, had a whole bunch of dead on it. So I trimmed it all up. I'm gonna still come back and trim this stuff off the bottom because I don't think we need to worry about that. Every branch has apples on them. Like, look at that. It's a crab apple. Look at that. That's crazy. Every single branch. Oh, I found one that doesn't. That's a whole brand new branch, so that doesn't surprise me. But almost every branch has apples on it. So yeah, you know how I said I had 33 trees down. Or I took 33, so I've got these, let's see, you can see them, stacks. A lot of it went to the burn pile last year, but I got stacks and stacks. If I look over this way, more stacks over here of logs and stuff to pick up. And there's way more trimming to do, but we'll see. We're not into trimming trees yet. Just trying to get the house and garage and everything all painted up, get it protected a little bit better, maybe make it look a little nicer. So that's kind of where we're at. We do have a little carrot patch going, a little bit of a garden. Zoom back out. It is coming right along. You can see can you see it? There's carrots in there. Anyway, I'm gonna start cleaning up. I'll talk to you later.